Scarlatti or Vivaldi, but Beethoven speaks to me because of he just wrote with a certain ethereal sense, and Beethoven, to me, was the voice of God. On this, the last day of his life, the priest found himself thinking about birds. A canary he had taught to sing in Batwing, Texas, while listening to the cries of his mother in the room overhead. A chained eagle he set free that summer in San Angelo when the carnival came to town. A robin, half frozen, that the woman he loved had hidden under his friar's cassock, meaning to startle him when he awoke. And now there were the ravens, large and black, circling above him as he hung on the cross, arms outstretched, feet fastened to the little block of wood that the mute boy had put there to help absorb a little of his pain. La Luz, murmured the priest, thinking of the bittersweet song of a mourning dove and the gracefulness of its pewter-colored wings. Through a haze of pain and remembrance, Lorenzo Soledad looked for her in the crowd below. He saw nothing but a smudge of dark-robed figures against the muddy ground. La Luz had not come, although she had promised him she would, to see him one last time. In this isolated village called Camposanto, high in the mountains of New Mexico, he was alone. He recognized this now. A smile flickered across his dry and swollen lips. They leave the Vatican. One's an old guy, he's about 80-some, and one's a young guy, he's in his 30s. And their minds are already made up. They are not going to vote for him. But they have to. They've been ordered by the Supreme Pontiff to come over and check out Soledad's career. You know, starting with his birth at the whorehouse in Texas. So they spend 2 years doing this, these two. And they don't like each other much. Mm-hmm. The old one hates the young one hates the old one, and they have a terrible time. Well, by the end of the 2 years, they've gone 180 degrees from where they started. Mm-hmm. Each man is irrevocably changed by what he discovers about Soledad and in turn about themselves.